Welcome to my world. Get it? No pun intended. Welcome to my world. All right, so this is kind of what I've thrown together. Trying to learn all these programs. I really enjoyed that one. I like painting skies like that. That was one of my very first landscapes that I ever painted. I don't know why that picture right there is glitching, but it is. I wonder if I can unlock it. There we go. Oh, much better. Hubble Space Telescope. Oh, here's my Halloween wall. That's my Halloween contribution so far. It's been fun. That one right there was actually really popular. I had a lot of people that liked that painting right there. That was my very first fish that I ever painted. Painted a portrait of my wife, black and white. Then I got on a kick of doing these tornadoes. I really liked that. I think adding the cow really helped that painting. There is a photo of me and my wife. That way you know who you're talking to, who I'm married to. That was my first, probably one of my first paintings that I just took it upon myself. I didn't have no reference. That was just in my head. Then this one, I was showing off the ruler in virtual reality, how to make straight lines using that ruler. This was a freehand. One of my better ones, I think. I love that frog. I like the bright colors. He turned out cool. This tornado right here was probably the most popular one that I did, though. That got a lot of love. That turned out really good, too. I was really pleased with that one. Oh, I got a duplicate painting. Everybody needs to have a Smurf, right? Grew up watching those dudes. This was my first sunset type painting that I did. Then I did this one. I love me some tunes. So I did a bunch of tunes. I need to rank it a little better. Kind of running out of space though. I have my little wildlife series going in that one. Man, gotta have Spider-Man and Dino. Oh, come in here. That was one of my better paintings that I've done. I really like that one. This is a really cool experience. If you guys hadn't loaded Spatial on your Oculus Quest, you should. I enjoyed that monkey too. And that fire sunset right there. I really like that picture. That's one of my personal favorites that I painted. That right there has been pretty popular too. I like my King Kong. I like his teeth. Those eyes. I was working on eyeballs then. You gotta have some foghorn leghorn, little porky pig. This was probably the longest painting I ever worked on, was the Scooby-Doo. Probably got 8 hours in that one. I bet I could do it a lot faster than that now. I'm probably 200 paintings deep. Got the Flintstones. That was one of my favorites too. I was getting rocking and rolling. I got a bunch of paintings I still need to put in here. I did some black and whites. This is kind of when I first started painting. Three Stooges, I thought Marilyn turned out great. Really like that one. Let's see here. Another one of Maryland. This was my grandson at Easter. This was a photo that I took, and I used it as a reference. Thought with Among Us coming out, I'd paint the characters. So I painted the characters of the game. This is when I probably found out that I really knew how to maybe paint in here a little bit. Was when I created Darth Vader. He was early on. He was my first week and a half. I figured that out. That was part of my silhouette series I was working on. Got a little Andy Warhol action going on. Painted a Campbell soup can. It was fun. Catching him some flies. Thought I did a pretty good job on that one. I was actually working on the eyeball. That's what that whole painting was about, but I started filling it in and just put a face with it. Oh, little Tweety bird. Climbed to the top. I was going for way up high over top of the tree canopy. I got into painting fish. Really did some wonderful fish. I thought my fish turned out great. Those are probably my favorites to paint. This one right here. That whole painting is probably 98% done with a palette knife only for that painting. Got into all my ocean type stuff, my beach stuff. Those are the most relaxing to paint. Doing a sky like that. Excuse me. Thought Nemo turned out good. Had to have a Nemo. Oh, look, we got Daffy, Granny. All my fish. I really like my killer whales. I thought they did great. Excuse me, goodness. That's one of my favorites too. All the reflections on them from the sun. This is my bright colored paintings. I'll get a drink here in a second. I really like the parrots. The parrots were awesome. So my brother, he said that yellow parrot looks like he's cutting an eye over here at the blue parrot. He's cowering down. The green one looks like he's looking at him. But these two birds here look like they're following the yellow bird. And the purple bird's like, I got you back, bro. So I said, oh, tomorrow I should paint the aftermath of what went down right here. So then I painted a pile of feathers. Did this one. This is probably one of my favorite paintings that I've done. I really enjoyed that one. I put a lot of time into that painting. There's probably 3 or 4 hours in that painting. I thought my eyeball turned out really good. I was trying to use all the colors. I wanted like the rainbow type effect. But the pupil turned out good. Then I got my Popeye series. They turned out good too. So we've had a real good time in Vermilion. Let's see. Let's go back to the campfire. Let's see if we can find another one that we his gallery is going to be full. This dude's got some art.